and welcome to the Karatbars International Friday night 12-week savings plan to financial freedom and independence, where each and every one of us will have an opportunity to earn a potential $15,000 to $136,000 per month plus. We have a 3-minute recording put together by Mr. Joe Norman, an ex-NFL Seattle Seahawk and a College Hall of Famer. He put this 3-minute recording together for us. It's 218-844-3182. And the code is 30108646. And we also have these live webinars that you're on here tonight, live webinars twice a day, 7 days a week, at noon and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, outstanding. We are really trying our best to educate you guys and motivate you guys to get out there and help as many people as you can. Okay? What is Karatbars International? Karatbars International is an e-commerce gold savings plan offering an honest opportunity to build wealth and earn residual passive commissions. Okay, what do I mean by e-commerce? That simply means that, all of our business is basically done online, just like Amazon or what's that new Ally Bank and whatnot. All of it is done online. All right? Savings plan, it's a savings plan just like you open up a savings plan in the bank, but except you're opening up with Karatbars and you're saving gold instead of paper currency. Honest opportunity. I like to point that out because there's so many things out there that's just kind of shady, isn't there? So you want to make sure you get into an honest opportunity that's really looking out for your best interest, and that is Karatbars. And residual passive commission. What is a residual passive commissions? That's commissions that you work for one time and you get paid over and over and over again. Just like I like to say, Smokey Robinson is still getting paid for Tears of a Clown, and Tom Hanks still getting paid for Forrest Gump and all the movies he made. All right? So you want to work hard one time, put forth an honest effort one time, and get paid over and over and over again. And I'm telling you something. The word is getting out on Karatbars International. I was talking to a young lady the other day, and I gave a presentation for her, and she said something that really surprised me at the end of the presentation. She said, you know what? This is the most practical opportunity I've ever seen. So you see right there, I put that right in there because I've always called it that's always said that it makes common sense, it makes business sense, it makes, financial sense. And she rolled it all up. It's just practical. So the word is getting out that this is the safest, most practical opportunity to build wealth ever created. I put that all together like that because she really hit the nail on the head when she said it's just practical. It just makes all kind of sense. A quick disclaimer, real quick. This 12-week action plan uses mathematical examples. Commission projections are shown in U.S. dollars because this company is out of Stuttgart, Germany, and they actually originally pay out in euro, but by the time you get paid, it's in U.S. dollars. Karatbars cannot guarantee commissions due to the fact we cannot guarantee one's level of commitment. Karatbars is a category creator, rewarding people for saving gold and moving money. Commissions vary based on commitment to save and share on a regular basis. Okay, just like anything else, but it's basically saying is you're going to get out of the Karatbars whatever you put into it, and for those of you who understand how Karatbars work, you're going to get a whole lot more out of it than you put into it if you stay focused and committed. Okay, Karatbars isn't for everyone, although Karatbars consists of a select few willing to mimic the most powerful institutions in the world, which is banking and Wall Street. Karatbars is powerful not because we move merchandise. We're powerful because we move money. And I get that money there in quotation marks because most people think that the paper in their pocket that they're working so hard for, they put in that 9 to 5, is actually money, but actually really it's not money. It's actually a money substitute, okay? Since President Nixon took us off the gold standard in 1971, that's when our money became currency. And currency is basically just a real money substitute. And the paper money that we were working for, even before that, was a substitute for the gold that they started, stealing from us way back in 1913 or whatever, to basically steal our wealth. Because we used to, pay for things with gold, used to be backed by gold and all that stuff. But that's a whole other lesson that you can learn more about as we go on with Karatbars International. But I want you to take note. that taking this 12-week strategy seriously could render your current source of income totally unnecessary in a very short period of time. Now, when I first put that together, it was a little, I put it together for a little comic relief or whatever. And then I thought about, over the years, all the people that seriously do not join opportunities like this because they're trying to hold on to what? Their retirement pay, their disability, or their unemployment or whatever. And they don't want to lose that. Well, not unemployment really, but you know what I mean. They're holding on to these little, basically people holding on to pennies while they're letting dollars fly by them. So we want to really focus on people that to try to help everybody, because this opportunity is for everybody. But it's really sad that we get into a situation where we think that the little bit of money that we're earning or we're getting from somewhere is more important than building wealth and actually trying to earn enough money to pass down from generation to generation. And that's what we're talking about here tonight with Karatbars. Our founder and CEO, Harold Size, he launched Karatbars in April of 2010 because he had a vision to make gold available to everyone, not just the rich and wealthy. We're headquartered, like I said, in Stuttgart, Germany, and we have over 120,000 affiliates worldwide at this time. We're active in 116 countries, and we deliver to about 115 of those countries. Karatbars is 100% debt-free, and we offer timely delivery with FedEx. But if you choose not to have your gold delivered to you, we offer free storage for as long as you choose. That's amazing that a company will offer you free storage for the gold that you exchange your currency for. Okay? Our product is real money, 999.9%, 24 karat currency grade gold. And that's very powerful there, ladies and gentlemen. Our gold is 100% the best gold you can get anywhere in the world. It's laminated with UV protective film to protect it from the elements. It's embossed with an authenticity stamp on the front to show that each and every gram is authentic and is what it says it is. We have a SAS signature to show that each and every gram is the perfect, quality and weight. And all of our gold comes from LBMA certified refineries, all right, which is one of the things that makes our gold currency grade gold. When I say currency grade gold, that's the type of gold, the only type of gold that can settle, debt amongst countries. We have an embossed serial number that's attached to the person who exchanges their currency for the gold. So if you lost or your card is stolen, it can be traced back to you. We have a security hologram to make sure your gold cannot be counterfeited. And we have also another assay signature on the back to show that each and every gram is 999.9% fine bullion, right? The finest gold offered anywhere in the world. An amazing product, and like I say, I believe the best product offered anywhere in the world. Okay, a mind-opening question before we get into the meat of this presentation, because your mind is like a parachute, right? Doesn't work very well unless you open it. So this is a time where you turn off the TV, make sure the kids are put in front of a nice Disney movie or something. They keep their attention for a while. And you want to open your mind to what we're seeing here tonight, because a lot of people come to these things as a favor or whatever, and they're really not open to what we're saying. They're just trying to come into it and trying to do favor or whatever. But you really have to have an open mind when we're talking about this opportunity here. And what's the question I need to ask you? Why do so many people still accept the concept of actually planning to someday earn less money? What do I mean by that? You have to ask average person that's working a 9 to 5 or, punching the clock, and you ask them, hey, do you plan to retire someday? They say, of course, I'm going to retire someday. And then you ask them, do you plan on earning more or less after you retire? 999 out of 1,000 of them will say, well, of course I'm going to earn less after I retire. I'm not working anymore. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's an outdated concept. With the internet now and all the, the technology and online opportunities and whatever that's out there, there's absolutely no reason for anyone to actually plan to someday earn less money. And actually, the rich and wealthy people, the first generation rich and wealthy people, they didn't even buy into that concept even then, because it never made any, like I said, business sense, common sense, or financial sense to actually plan to someday earn less money. But we kind of bought into that because we were trying to do what? We wasn't focusing on building wealth. We were focusing on what? Keeping the lights on, keeping food on the table, paying the rent or the mortgage or whatnot. That's what we focus on. And if you can do those things, then you're doing okay. That's how most people think. Well, actually not. And the reason most people are struggling is because they're focusing on just paying the bills instead of building wealth that will last for generations. We're about to change that thinking here tonight with Karatbars. So 3 financial facts we want you to wrap your mind around. Because once you do wrap your mind around these 3 financial facts, you'll see why, like the young lady said, this is just a practical opportunity. Okay, number 1, everyone should be saving. Everyone should be saving for something, be it retirement, the college, or that 6 to 12 month rainy day fund, whatever. Everyone should be saving for something, and nobody really disagrees with that. Okay, everyone should be saving for those rainy days. Number 2, currency declines in purchasing power. The longer you hold on to your paper currency, the less goods and services you'll be able to buy. For instance, if you had $100 today and you held on to that $100 for 5 to 10 years, 5 to 10 years later, you're going to be able to buy less goods and services with that $100. We all know that. We consider it as inflation, but what it actually is declining purchasing power of that currency. But we do need currency to buy our everyday goods and services, right? We need currency to live on, basically. And number 3, gold never declines in purchasing power. You can buy the same thing today with an ounce of gold or a gram of gold that you could have bought 100, 200, 300, 500,000 years ago. It never declines in purchasing power. And remember, when you're talking about money, ladies and gentlemen, that's really the only thing that matters. It's the purchasing power. What can you buy with it? It doesn't really matter how much you have if it's worthless, right? So, that in mind, why not earn currency while saving gold? That basically solves that whole dilemma, don't it? Everyone should be saving. We all agree with that, even though in America only 3.5% of Americans are saving, all right? And we all understand that we need currency. Now we understand that we don't want to hold on to that currency for the future. How do you lose purchasing power? You hold on to paper currency. That's how you lose purchasing power. You hold on to it. The smarter people are spending that currency now, but they're holding on and they're saving something that actually is going to increase in purchasing power later, like gold or tangible assets, collectibles and things like that. So that's what we all understand. That's why we're all getting stuck behind the 8 ball, because even if we are saving, we're not saving the correct way. And that's what we're going to show you how to do here with Karatbars International, is save the correct way. So let's look at that. Currency versus gold. Let's say 2 people saved $300 a month from 1992 to 2012. And this is actual real numbers here. These are not just made up numbers. These are the actual stats, okay? Now, person number 1 saved currency, and person number 2 saved that $300 a month in gold for that 20 years. And they both saved $72,000 out of pocket or out of their wages, but that doesn't really matter, right? What really matters is the purchasing power. You see, the purchasing power of that person's $72,000 they saved in currency is only about $56,000. That means they actually lost $16,000 in purchasing power, which is the only thing that matters. And that person that saved in gold over that same time frame, that purchasing power was $236,000 over that same 20-year time span. That's $180,000 more in purchasing power, which is the only thing that matters, right? How much can you buy with the money you have? Okay? So that $16,000 loss is due to what? Currency loses purchasing power. The longer you hold on to it, the less valuable it becomes. And that gold, that $236,000 in purchasing power, is due to gold never losing its purchasing power. So this is a great example of why each and every person should at least open a savings account. Talk to the person who sent you here and at least open a savings account. Okay? But we're going to show you why you not only should save gold, but the question is why you should save Karatbars gold. You see, Karatbars gold, all gold will protect you from inflation. All gold will protect your savings from inflation. But Karatbars gold is more valuable than other types of gold, typically $400 to $600 more per ounce. Okay? And we offer you this easy opportunity to open a trust fund for your children and grandchildren. Karatbars Gold is more affordable for the everyday person because a gram of gold is going for right now around $65. A working class person should be able to save at least $65 a month. We're going to show you why you should save it a week in this program. It's a much better retirement strategy than actually planning to someday earn less money, right? Right? How did we buy into that in the first place? Who knows? Okay? We offer free storage for as long as you like, but the main reason most people join Karatbars International is to earn commissions as an affiliate. And that's what we're going to talk about for the rest of this presentation. How do you earn commissions as an affiliate and sharing this opportunity with others? Okay? So up to this point, there's no charge to do what? To open a gold savings account, no charge. Start saving 999.9% 24 karat gold, no charge. Start a trust fund for your kids and grandkids with pure 999% gold. You get a top-notch e-commerce website, second to none, with no charge. We don't, no monthly fees, no website fees, no dues or anything like that. You can store your gold for as long as you like, and even at no charge, you can earn a minimal commission for sharing this opportunity with others. Now, if you want to learn more about that, you can go to karatbarspayplan.info and learn about what we call our unilevel program. Now, when you join Karatbars, you're automatically placed into the unilevel and the dual system, but we're only going to focus on the dual system here tonight. And if you want to keep, you know what? They're saying a lot of chat is going on. Let me close out the chat box here tonight, and then we're going to open up at the end of the presentation. I'm going to open up the chat box again for those who want to ask questions or whatnot, or stick around and ask questions. But let's close out the chat box here tonight. All right? And then we can focus on the presentation, and I promise I will open it back up for people who want to ask some questions or whatnot. And I will go over, a little bit of training and Q&A after the presentation, okay? So that being said, we're going to focus on our optional paid affiliate reward programs, what we call our dual system. That makes this the perfect opportunity for anyone to save gold and create a lifestyle most people can only dream of living. And that's what this is all about here, ladies and gentlemen. We want you to focus on building wealth that will last for generations instead of just paying the bills, okay? So why would a person upgrade to a paid affiliate, okay? That VIP affiliate is one-time swipe of the credit card, $2,100. The gold affiliate, one-time swipe of $850. Silver, one-time swipe of $350. And the gold, a one-time swipe of only $140, one time out of pocket. Once you upgrade to a paid affiliate in this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, you never are asked to pay for anything else. Like I said, no website fees, no monthly dues, no quotas to meet. Once you are at a position and you get that position, it's yours for life. The only thing you can choose to do is upgrade if you want to and just pay the difference between those. And we're going to show you why you want to do that. So we actually give you the key to live the lifestyle you want to build, okay? But why would a person want to upgrade to be a paid affiliate? It's simply this. It's called the power of exponential growth. So you want to upgrade to that paid affiliate because it puts you in a position for your commissions to grow exponentially. See, most people don't understand this, but if you don't understand how the power of exponential growth works, you may think that these commissions are unbelievable, unattainable, unachievable, or whatever. But once you understand that a penny doubled every day for 31 days accumulates to over $21 million. What do I mean by accumulate? I mean it accumulates if you had a billiards table and you put a penny on it today, and then you added 2 cents to that the next day, and you added 4 cents to that the next day. Okay? By the end of 31 days, you would have accumulated over $21 million. On day 31 alone, that would be $10 million or $10.7 million that you'd have to place on that billiards table. And that's what we mean by accumulating, okay? It actually adds up, just like in Karatbars. All your weekly commissions accumulate. You get paid this week, you get paid more the next week, and more the next week. It accumulates. So are we saying that you can earn $21 million in 31 days here? Well, of course not. But we are saying that you want to put yourself in a position to where your commissions can grow exponentially. Okay? So now, let's look at what we're talking about here tonight. Let's look at the VIP account. And this is our, our what I call our premium account. We also have a exclusive VIP account that actually costs $10,000, and you'll get actually shares in the company or a pool. You'll be able to participate in the pool sharing. But we don't even cover that, but it's the same payout as this, okay? So, $2,100, one-time swipe of the credit card. You're in position to earn 20% from all your direct referrals. That's the people you personally invite to this opportunity. Now, what we're asking everybody to do, everybody has the same task when they join Karatbars International. The minimum is we're asking you to save at least 1 gram a week, okay? After you upgrade to any account, the bronze, the silver, gold, VIP, after you upgrade to any paid account, save at least 1 gram a week and share this with at least 2 individuals, and we're asking you to do that within a 1-week time frame. Okay, now you can do this. We're showing you our 12-week plan for financial independence and freedom. But this could be a 12-month plan. This could be a 6-month plan. It could be whatever. We just wanted to put a time frame on it to give you something to shoot for. We figure if you're taking this opportunity seriously, you should be able to find 2 people that would like to, pay themselves a gram of gold every week and share this, find 2 people to do the same. Okay? Now, to tell you the truth, because all of our commissions are paid in real time, this could actually be a 12-day plan, okay? But we just said this is all just a 12-week plan because that's a reasonable amount of time to all of us to do the same task, which is to commit to saving a gram of gold and sharing this with 2 individuals, okay? Week 1, you as a VIP get 20% of those 2 bronze. That would be a whopping $53. Now, we're going to show you here tonight our minimum commission. We're going to show you the minimum amount of commissions you will get paid as an affiliate here. We don't have to hype the numbers or anything like that. We're going to show you the bare minimum. If everyone did the bare minimum in this example and all the other examples that's following, you are the only person that is at the VIP. Everyone else in this example chose to come in as a bronze position, which is a mere $140. Okay? So week 1, you come in as a VIP, but the 2 people you share with decide to come in at bronze, you make a whopping $53. And to show you that we're showing you the bare minimum in commissions, at those 2 bronze been VIPs like you decided to come in and get the most bang for their buck, okay? That $53 would read over $1,000. But we're showing you the bare minimum, okay? Week 2 and week 3, you may not earn any commissions, but you will get paid because you agreed, per this example, to pay yourself at least a gram of gold every week. So at this point, you'll have 5 grams of gold being protected from inflation because 3 grams of gold came with the VIP account. And week 4, you're now at no out-of-pocket cost for your exchanges on a weekly basis because you're now earning $200 at least every week in commissions, and the gram of gold is how much? Only $65. So now you can exchange for 1 gram, 2 grams. Remember, there are people in this opportunity exchanging for 5 grams, 10 grams, 20 grams, up to 50 grams or more a week. And then mostly coming out of commissions, okay? Because they took this opportunity seriously, all right? And by week 12, you could be earning, if everybody followed instructions and did exactly what you did, by week 12, what we call it the 12-week plan. This is just a strategy, ladies and gentlemen. This is not what you have to do, or we're not forcing you to do that. But if everyone did the exact same thing, by week 12, you'll be earning over $34,000 a week. And remember, everyone is just saving gold. People say, well, where did all this money come from? Well, where does all the money come from that the people on McDonald's or Walmart come from? Where did it come from? It comes from the exchanging of currency for goods and services. Well, when people exchange their currency for gold, profits are made with Karatbars International. And Karatbars International, Mr. Harold Seitz, decided to share all those profits with the affiliates who generated all those commissions. And that's where the money comes from. Because when they exchange currency for gold, profits are made, and then those profits are shared with the affiliates. It's just as simple as that. It's like any other opportunity out there, okay? But if that $2,100 is a little steep for you right now, this is a rough economy we're going through right now, that one-time swipe of a credit card could be for $850 for our gold account. Put you in a position for 15% for all your direct referrals, and it works the same as the VIP, except for the commissions are a little bit lower. That's all. Week 1, you share with 2 bronze. That would be $40 in direct commissions. Week 2 and week 3, You may not earn any commissions, but you will get paid a gram of gold from yourself, which would have you 4 grams of gold because 2 grams of gold came with this account. By week 4, you're earning $150, which makes your gold exchange every week at what? No out-of-pocket cost. Ladies and gentlemen, where else can you get gold for no out-of-pocket cost? And that's what that's the position we're putting you here in today with Karatbars International. Not only are we putting you in a position to earn these type of commissions, but we're putting you in a position to get gold at no out-of-pocket cost. This is a amazing, and like the young lady said, practical opportunity. By week 7, you can take all your commissions and upgrade to that VIP account if you choose to give yourself a raise. But if you don't, by week 12, you could be earning $25,000 on a weekly basis. And remember, I want to keep this very clear. Everyone is just moving money. You're taking paper currency from your left pocket, you're upgrading it to gold, and you put it in your right pocket. Or you put it in your, gold piggy bank, as Boomer likes to say. However you want to look at it. But all we're doing is moving money. Just like who? Bankers and brokers. They don't really have a real product, they do that. They're just moving money. But we're moving real money. 999.9% 24-karat gold. And so that's why our opportunity is even more stable than theirs. Okay? That $850 is a little bit too steep for you. How about that $350 silver account? Put you in a position for 10% from all your direct referrals. Week 1, $27 with the 2 bronze. Week 2 and week 3, you may not earn anything, but you do have 3 grams of gold because 1 gram of gold came with the silver account. Week 4, you're now at no out-of-pocket cost because you're earning $100 at least every week. Because why is this happening? Because the people you shared this with were ABC type people. I call them ABC type people. Ambitious, bold, confident people that wanted to achieve this type of lifestyle. And that's what we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about lifestyles here. We're not talking about really making money. Money is one thing, but lifestyles is another. Being able to send your kids to the colleges you want to send them to and being able to live where you want to live and, do the things you want to do, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about lifestyles more than money, okay? By week 8, you take all those commissions, upgrade to that VIP account, but even if you don't, that's $17,000 a week on a weekly basis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're showing you the 12-week strategy. This may take you 6 months, 12 months. Some people do it in 8 weeks. Who cares? It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you're in a position for these commissions to someday come to fruition. Whereas most people, no matter how hard you work, no matter how many days you work, no matter how much overtime you put in, you can never put yourself in a position to earn $17,000 a week. I know I couldn't. Before I started focusing on building wealth, when I was focusing on paying the bills and I was working hard and all that, I never had an opportunity to make $17,000 a week. And most people don't. And we understand it's unbelievable. We understand, but it's unbelievable. You have to understand why it's unbelievable. If you're looking at this and you're saying, well, $34,000, $25,000, $17,000 a week, that's just kind of unbelievable. Well, of course it's unbelievable because of the way we've been taught, the way we've been trained to what? Go to school, get a good education, take care of the family and retire and the government will take care of you. That's what we've been trained to look at. But the rich and wealthy who never bought into that, let me show you who this doesn't look unbelievable to. That's the top 1%. I want you to take a look at this. A lot of people think $34,000 a week, that's just unbelievable. Well, I don't think Bill Gates thinks like that, see? Because Bill Gates is worth $76 billion. We're going to just focus on him tonight. $1 billion, ladies and gentlemen, divided by 365 equals $2.7 million. You know what that means? That means Bill Gates, if he cashed out today and he never earned another dime, he could spend $2 million a day for the next 76 years and still be a multi-millionaire at the end of that time. So his family or whatever can spend $2 million a day and still be multi-millionaires after 76 years of spending $2 million a day. How does that $34,000 a week look now? Okay, does it look unbelievable, unattainable, unachievable? Well, that's because we've been taught to think that way. We have to change the way we think if we want to change the way we live. And what else is going on here? Other people on this chart, all of them have done one thing. They put themselves in a position to make money when other people spend money. There's no such thing as a rich or wealthy person that's not getting paid when other people are spending money. And what I mean by that, they're getting paid while they sleep. They're getting paid while they shop. They can go out and buy yachts and mansions and whatever. And by the end of the day, they come home, they still made more than they spent because they put themselves in a position to get paid when other people spend money. And that's what we have to do. And that's what we're doing here with Karatbars International. We're not only putting you in a position to get paid when other people spend money, we're putting you in a position to get paid when other people exchange currency into gold, and that in your organization can grow, exponentially. And you can put you in the same position as the top 1%. Okay? Now, let's look at our bronze account. $140 one-time swipe of the credit card, puts you in a position for 5%. Okay, now in this example, everybody's a bronze. You and everybody that joins is a bronze. Most likely that will never happen, but this package comes with 0 grams of gold. But by week 6, you're still at no out-of-pocket cost for your weekly exchange. Okay, and by week 10, you can take all your commissions if and only if everybody does the same thing, upgrade to that VIP account and give yourself a huge raise. But even if you don't, by week 12, you can be earning $4,445 a week. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we're only doing what the bankers and brokers are doing. We're only moving people's money. But we're moving our money amongst ourselves, and we're the ones getting all those benefits. We're the ones getting all the profits. We're the ones making all the money. All right? I want to point out that less than 6% of individuals earn a six-figure income. That means our entry-level bronze accounts puts us in a position to generate more currency than most doctors earn. After years and years of study, after years and years of whatnot, they still are earning less currency for the most part of them, unless they specialize in something or whatnot. And I want to point out that they're still earning currency. They're still earning something that they think is money, but it's actually not money. It's just a money substitute, currency. All right? That's losing value as we speak. Okay. So which account is best for you? Is that VIP account for $2,100 puts you in a position to earn $34,000 a week? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to point out, it really doesn't matter where you start. It does only matter that you start. If you start at that bronze position, you end up making $4,000 a week or anywhere near it, you're going to upgrade to the silver because it doesn't make any business sense, common sense, or financial sense not to, or it's just practical, like the lady said. I like that word. I'm going to be wearing that word out from now on. But anyway, which account is best for you? The highest account that will allow you to still save on a weekly basis. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about saving gold. It's all about protecting yourself from inflation. You see these accounts here, the bronze, silver, gold, and VIP. These are the engine that keeps this whole system running. But it's those weekly exchanges for gold that keeps that engine running smoothly. It keeps that engine from locking up. It stops the engine from locking up because you're oiling it on a weekly basis. You're generating commissions, and you're generating commissions quickly. It's the movement of money that creates wealth. And the faster that money moves, the more wealth is created. That's why we're asking you to save. We don't require you to save on a weekly basis, but we're encouraging you to save on a weekly basis because the faster you save, the more often you save, the more times you'll generate commissions. So instead of saving 4 grams of gold once a month, it's best for you to save a gram of gold a week because that generates velocity. And the more your money moves on a regular basis, the more commissions will be earned. Most people would rather be paid every week as opposed to every month. And that's the reason why we ask you to save on a weekly basis, so the commissions will be generated on a weekly basis. Okay? So, we're also going to ask you if you're thinking about that bronze account, I want you to think about, just encourage you to try to stretch that silver account. Because that bronze account, as you can see, it comes with no gold, and it only pays $13 per cycle, which is fine. Remember, that bronze account, through 12 weeks, everybody doing the same thing, they can generate, over $4,000 a week, which is not chump change. But if you stretch another $125 around about, none of these numbers are exact, but it's in the ballpark. That silver account comes with 1 gram of gold, so you already have your product in hand. It's delivered right to your door. right? That 350 covers delivery. Whereas that bronze account, you have to then exchange for that gram, and then you have to have it shipped to you. So it always comes up to about $225. That's why the difference is only about $125. But that silver account gives you much more value for your money, gives you much more bang for your buck, and we're going to show you why. All bronze versus all silver. If you came into this company as a bronze and you shared this with everybody who wanted to come in as a bronze, you could be making, like I said, a nice commission, $4,000 plus per week. But if everybody that did that stretched another $125 one time out of pocket, ladies and gentlemen, you had no out-of-pocket cost week 1. And by week 7, you could take week 7's commissions alone, upgrade to that VIP account, because remember, you're just paying the difference, all right, in the accounts, and that would be in euros, so you don't have to pay all those fees or whatever. And you upgrade to that VIP account, you'd be earning $26,000 on a weekly basis by week 10. That is just too much money to leave on the table, we like to point out, okay? So if you can, we're not telling you to, we're not, telling you not to start as a bronze. We're not saying any of that. We're just trying to give you the best bang for your buck, because I know if I started at bronze and no one told me to try to stretch to silver, and I cycled a few times and I figured I was missing out on about $40 every time I cycled, I wouldn't be too happy about that. Okay? So anyway, all these commissions are paid on our privately branded prepaid MasterCard. This MasterCard is a beautiful card. This prepaid MasterCard allows our weekly commission to get paid every Friday, and thankfully we got paid today, Friday. Woohoo! Well, they were a little scared there because they were upgrading some stuff, and we might not get paid till next Tuesday, but they, came together and finished early, and we got paid on this Friday. Creates credibility in Karatbars. This is a MasterCard, ladies and gentlemen. MasterCard don't just, give out, or allow anyone to put their logo on a MasterCard. They vet them very well. They have to jump through a lot of hoops, and everybody can't get a MasterCard, okay? Protects you from increasing your debt, because when you swipe this card, you've already created your commission, all right? It allows you to move and transfer paper money, digital money, or gold money with the swipe of a card. Automatically converts a country's currency at ATMs and banks. In other words, if you go to any country, you slide this card into an ATM there, the currency of that country comes out, okay? No conversion fees. And later on this year, we'll give you the opportunity to actually purchase your goods and services with gold. So if a person that you're, or a merchant that you're working with is a Karatbars affiliate, you swipe your gold card there, you're able to have grams of gold transferred from your account to their account. Amazing. Why would you want to do that? Just in case the currency crashes. That's all. We're just setting you up. We're just putting you in a position that even if the currency crashes, you'll still be able to buy goods and services for your family. And that's the big umbrella that Karatbars is under, okay? Our custom branded cards, this card also allows you to buy or to exchange for grams of gold on a weekly basis on our branded cards. We have all types of cards. We have I love you cards, congratulations cards, country cards, holiday cards, happy birthday cards. I want you to point your attention to the top left there. That's our collector card, our Pope card there. We actually have a license agreement with the Vatican that allows us to use the Pope's image on one of our cards. So a license agreement that's what you call validation, okay? Trust me. And I want each and every one of you to go out and do your due diligence, but MasterCard and the Vatican have signed off on Karatbars International. I don't know if you can do any better vetting than they're going to do, okay? Once again, we have our Brazilian soccer cards. We have our baby cards up there. At the bottom right there, we have our 100-gram multi-pack. So like I said, people are exchanging for more than 1 gram a week. Some people are coming in by 100 grams at a time. And if a multi-pack, you get a discount on that. The bottom left there is our 2.5 gram. The bottom middle is our 5-gram card. And right in the middle there is our branded card. It's open, so a person can have your own personally branded card. You can put a picture of your wedding day on there, a picture of your grandkids, your wife, your husband. You can have a picture of your business on there. You can have anything you think of, that with taste can be put on this card, and you can have your own personally branded card. You can pass it down from generation to generation. You can do whatever you want to with it. And a lot of businesses now are coming in and getting their business personally branded and handing these cards out, for holidays or whatever to their employees. Great, great opportunity. So what's the result of our 12-week plan? Since July of 2013, we have a record number of affiliates earning $1,000 a week, $5,000 a week, $10,000 a week, and growing. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we have a record number of affiliates saving gold at no out-of-pocket cost. And that's what it's all about, protecting your family from inflation and building wealth. That's what this is. That's what makes us a category creator that's different than anything else on the market. Okay? So what's the catch? There's always a catch, right? You see this stuff and wait a minute. You're giving me an opportunity to make $34,000 a week, a minimum of $4,000 a week, and all I have to do is pay myself gold and ask other people to save gold? There has to be a catch. Well, there's always a catch, ladies and gentlemen. And the catch here is simply this. You have to be willing to accept responsibility and ignore negativity. See, we all have a responsibility to provide for our family the best way we can. We all have an obligation to provide the best type of lifestyle we can for our family. And sometimes when you do that, you're going to have to ignore negativity because sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes you got to ask people to take a look at something. That may not feel good to you, okay? Or that may not make you feel comfortable. But really, is that going to stop you? The question is ignoring negativity too much to ask to have this type of lifestyle? If so, I'm really sorry about that. I'm sorry about wasting your time if that's the case, because to be perfectly honest with you, that's the number one reason, whether they admit it or not, that people may overlook this opportunity because they just don't want to step out of their comfort zone and ask people to take a look at something. One of my favorite speakers, Mr. Les Brown, said it best to me. He said, I'd rather aim high and miss than aim low and hit. And most people are too afraid to aim high. They don't believe they're worthy of it. They don't believe this. They don't want to, hear all the negativity or whatever. But you have to aim high sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. You have to really, really focus. And we're just asking you to do this for 12 weeks. 12 weeks. Step out of your comfort zone for 12 weeks and ignore this negativity and just see what type of lifestyle you can build for your family. So how do you get started? You get back to the person who sent you to this webinar. All right? You open a free Gold Savings account right away. Open it, right away, because when you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you're able to, excuse me, I got a little, I'm trying to open this thing back up here for you guys. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay? Because when you do that, ladies and gentlemen, let me get rid of the attendees there. I'm going to open up the chat box here. I'm sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to open it up, get you guys ready to ask questions and whatnot. There we go. All right. You position yourself right away. You put yourself in a position to start building wealth, and you put yourself in a position to benefit from everyone who will join after you. And trust me, Karatbars is becoming a phenomenon. There is definitely going to be people that join after you do, and you want those people in your organization instead of you being in theirs. And we want you to commit to saving gold on a consistent basis. We showed you here why you should save gold on a weekly basis, but remember, there's no obligation to save gold. If you don't save gold on a weekly basis or whatever, that's not hurting Karatbars, it's basically hurting your family. All right, so we want you to save gold weekly basis, daily basis. You can save as often as you like. But in this example that we just showed you here, everyone is saving on a weekly basis. And if all you want to do is protect your family from inflation and start building wealth, you can stop right there. But if you want to actually generate the commissions we talked about here tonight, take the next step. Upgrade to a paid account. Bronze, silver, gold, VIP, it doesn't matter. Start where you are and end up where you want to be. That's what I tell people. And you find two people that are able to accomplish steps 2 through 5. See, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people want to have a certain type of lifestyle. A lot of people are willing to. A lot of people dream about it. But there's very few people that's actually willing to do what it takes to make it happen. When you want something out of life, ladies and gentlemen, you have to only make 2 decisions. You have to decide what do you want for number one. And number two, you have to decide what are you willing to sacrifice to make it happen. And that's what it's all about here tonight. All right? Okay. So, with that being said, we're going to point out a quote from Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Most people know who he is. He said most people never get wealthy simply because they are not trained to recognize opportunities right in front of them. Don't be one of those people, ladies and gentlemen. Karatbars is a great opportunity, and like Lay said, it's a practical opportunity. Don't overlook the urgency of now. Right now, people are filing bankruptcy. They're in foreclosure. They can barely make ends meet. And there are people out there that's doing actually very fine financially, but just don't know the proper place to put their money. Don't overlook anybody with this opportunity, because this opportunity is for everyone if you are willing to step out of your comfort zone and just ask them to take a look at it. So that being said, thank you all so much for coming here to the webinar here tonight. Oh, I kind of was chatty here tonight. It's about 8:46 Eastern Time. Thank you, Sanka. Thank you, guys. Okay, let me see. There's somebody here from Brooklyn here said, can I withdraw large sums of money and am I obligated to store my gold with Karatbars? No, you are not obligated to store your gold with Karatbars. Like we said in the beginning, you use FedEx, so you can have your gold delivered anytime you like. Yes, you can withdraw large sums of money on that debit card. You can put it up to about 10,000 euro on that debit card, and you can have your money withdrawn anytime you want to. Thank you, Frank Smith from California. Now, what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to clear the chat box here, and I'm going to now the presentation is over, and I'm going to end the presentation right here. And for all you people that maybe listen to the recording, if you come to a live webinar, you will have a chance to listen to or ask questions and stuff afterwards, and listen to a quick training and whatnot afterwards. But I'm going to end the recording here tonight, so that's going to encourage you to come to a live webinar sometime so you can actually participate. So I'm going to stop the recording at this time. Boom, boom, boom.